everybody. Welcome back to Nemesis Gaming League. And we are here. Challenger League. We got Drakes versus Ascension. And I am joined here by Fishy. How you doing, Fishy?
I'm doing great. I'm ready to see how the Drakes open up their playoff season.
Yeah, it's been a long-awaited match. These Drakes kind of just dominated the Challenger League like it was nothing. But they're finally here to prove themselves in the playoffs, see if they can pull something out here. And they're trying to defend their title against the Rocker Man's so-called Ascension team that's going to win.
I mean, they have been looking hot going through the 5-6 and 3-4 matchup, doing pretty good in both of those, but the Drakes have just been so dominant this season, I don't see.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to agree. I mean, the Drakes came in. I mean, they have two players in particular. I mean, Roots definitely isn't bad himself, but Icon and Seabiscuit, they've been going back and forth, trying to steal each other's player of the weeks. But Icon always ends up sniffing it out at the end. But I mean, these pickups. I mean, Biscuit was already on the team from last season on the Wyvern, so it was nice to have him. And then he sniped Icon, Nat sniped Icon, and that was a huge pickup for them. And it's just been dominant ever since.
Yeah, definitely been the team to avoid in the Challenger League rather than the team to beat this season.
Yeah, but for me personally, I got the Drakes. I'm rooting for them. Not only because I'm friends with a few of them, but I was a member of the Drakes last season. Still remember them days. But who you got for this matchup, Fishy?
I'd like to see Ascension pull it out, but I just can't go against the Drakes coming into this.
And I'd have to agree. But here we go. We got Roots, Icon, and Biscuit from the Drakes, and Merely, Parallax, and Skies from Ascension as a quick shot comes out from Merely. Biscuit able to get the save. Get along clear. Roots looking for the redirect. Can't find it. Skies is forced to get a touch, and Icon is there. And Drakes go up 1-0.
That's just the pressure from Drakes there. After being stuck on their half off the kickoff, they just push out and immediately get quick shots back to back.
The pressure from these two. I mean, as most people in the league know, Icon and Seabiscuit, their ranks definitely lie. Like they're nowhere near where their ranks should be. But I mean, that's MMR is just a number, as we all say. But Parallax, and he bumped off the ball, manages to get up to the ball, but can't get a touch. And now Icon is gonna put another one in and put Drakes up 2-0.
That's almost identical to the first goal. As right off kickoff, Ascension looked to have pulled it back, but Drake's just right on the other end, getting those passing plays and boost control, and just in the back of the net.
Yeah, Drake's coming out swinging. They're looking dominant so far. See if they can keep this pressure up as now Roots off the side wall, not able to catch up to it. Parallax are just gonna hang up to the wall. Biscuit looking for Icon. He's up off the backboard. Biscuit tries to get a shot, but Skies is there. And demo on Biscuit comes out from Parallax. He's trying to catch up to this ball. Doesn't have enough boost. Icon trying to play it around him, but Skies is there. A double commit from Ascension comes out in the corner, leaving Parallax last. He's able to hit it out to mid. Now Roots is gonna bang it upfield. Nearly up the corner. This guy's just gonna play it over to Drake's corner. Biscuit's gonna cut her off. Looking for a second touch. Can't get up to it. Now Skies not able to get the touch. With 50 from Roots comes out. Icon. Nobody back from Ascension. It's a free net and he's gonna get it off the waterfall.
Yeah, and Ascension, it's just a miss up in rotations. There's merely stuck on the wall, and Skies is slow getting back, and it's just unfortunate for Ascension in this first opening minute and a half.
I mean, only a minute and a half in, like you just said, Drake's already up 3-0. They're proving they're dominant, and they're doing it in a really nice fashion. No roots. Trying to play it around him. Merely gets a good 50. This one's dangerous. Biscuit. Just gonna go for the fake. Plays it around Skies. Icon looking for Biscuit. Biscuit doesn't have enough boost. And now Parallax is on the offense. Roots. An awkward touch. Parallax actually manages to get her on Biscuit, but merely was just a little too close. And they're not able to convert. And now Icon on the counterattack, and he's got 4 goals for himself. And it's not even halfway through the game.
Nikon's done a great job so far, but you gotta say Ascension's just giving them too much space on the offense. Like every shot that Drakes have had that's gone in has been uncontested so far.
Yeah, they definitely they gotta fix their spacing between them and the Drake's players. And they're just giving them so much time to do anything they want, and they're using it. Getting Parallax. Just gonna leave it. Biscuit. Looking for the shot, but Skies is there for the save. Icon putting it off backboard. Roots is there. He almost gets the shot, but it bounces off the corner. And now merely trying to stay with it. Put it out mid, but pinches it across. Lucky touch from him. Roots. It's a good 50. Going up for it again, but awkward for him. And this was just gonna set out midfield. Icon just a little wide. Roots tries to play it around Skies. Gets a good block. A demo comes out, and it's a free net. But Icon can't find the touch. And now Ascension are gonna hold off for just a little while. Now Icon trying to get over the top. Parallax gets a good dunk. Roots trying to play it up, but Biscuit didn't want to go for it. Now tries. Can't find the touch. Icon just gonna bang it down. Good cutoff from Parallax. And Drakes are a little overcommitted. He's putting it off backboard. Skies is up. He gets beat out by Biscuit. And Roots looking for the shot. He actually squeezes it in the corner. And Drakes are up 5-0.
Ascension's rotations, it's just so awkward as they're giving them too much space on when they're on the defense, Ascension, but as soon as they push onto offense, they leave no one back, and it's just something's going wrong in there.
Yeah, the Drakes are really good for their outlet passes, and they've had quite a few opportunities, and a few of them have struck in. But I mean, these outlet passes are huge. Ascension is looking for each other every once in a while, but it's not as often as the Drakes do, and they just have full control in this game right here. So, Biscuit playing it safe, going for the 50. Tries to go over the top, Parallax, but he gets a good dunk. I'm merely playing to the corner. And now with 40 seconds left in this one, Fishy, what do you think Ascension needs to go in with the mindset of next game?
They just need to, as I'm saying, they need to try and push out and go at Drakes when they're on the defense. It's just a great play from Icon to get around them there. But they just need to make the game more awkward for Drakes, because Drakes are known as the mechanical passing play team, and if you just shut down the space, they can't pull off any of those.
No, I'd have to agree. I mean, they're just so dominant when they're out on the field, and they're definitely a force to be reckoned with. I mean, Icon showing up with 4 goals, 4 shots, but they just got to find a way to contain them. Now, merely in a 2-on-1, manages to keep the ball in his car, but this guy wasn't ready for that pass. And now he's looking for a shot, just a little wide. Now Drake's trying to get one more. Just get up the wall. This guy is able to get it clear. And this one touches, and Drake's come out in a dominating fashion. Just wipes the floor for Ascension.
That's definitely not what I was expecting game 1 for Drakes. I was thinking maybe they'd take a while to warm up into the series, but they're just such a dominant team whenever they're on.
No, that was a crazy game, especially from Icon. I mean, shooting 100% with 4 goals. That's not an easy thing to do, but he makes it look easy. No. Ascension are really gonna have to think of something to come back in this one. I mean, from here, where do you even go?
It's just so hard to, whenever you're stuck in your half like that, it's just a mental game at that point. Because if you make one mistake, is just Drake's gonna pounce on that and get a free opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, not very much offense coming out from Ascension, only getting 3 shots on the board. And rather than Drake's having solid 13, I mean, that's a crazy amount of shots coming out
Yeah,
in one game. And they still shot just below 50. I mean, that is impressive. Because now Ascension need to figure out a way to come back in this one. I don't, I want Ascension to take a few games just for the content, but I'm just not sure if it's gonna happen.
they definitely need to put away their opportunities when they have them. As shooting 0% is never a good look.
Yeah. I mean, especially with the pressure that the Drakes are using. I mean, you're not gonna get too many opportunities, so you better use them while you get them. Now Skies trying to play it around Roots, gets a good 50. A misplay, but ends up pinching it across. Biscuit off the backboard. Skies is there. You get a good clear. Alright, Company back out mid. Roots is there, looking for the shot. It's off the post, but it's still there, and Biscuit just gonna take advantage and put it in.
The speed definitely ramped up there for a second as Drake's getting a 1-2-3 passing play. All players involved in the opponent's half.
That was just awkward for Merely. He was sitting on the post, and I mean, that was just the perfect spot for Roos to put it off the backboard. There's really nothing Merely could have done. But a quick pass comes out. Skies puts it over to the corner. Now Biscuit manages to get it around one, but gets bumped in the process. Now Merely, he's gonna play this one out mid. Roots gets a good dunk. This one's just rolling over towards the net. Merely able to get it clear. This one's still dangerous. Biscuit puts it down. Skies pops up for Parallax. Now Roots tries to go off the backboard but gets bumped. And Biscuit trying to put it off the backboard. Skies with a good clear. Now Icon. Not much boost to work with. Can't find the touch. Now Roots. Parallax can't find the touch, but Skies is able to clean it up. A good 50, but Biscuit back on the offense now. Looking for the bump, possibly, but Merely's able to get around it. No Roots. Trying to play it out mid. Icon's there. It's off the backboard. Biscuit comes in. But a good block from Merely comes out, and that one bounces off the corner. And now Ascension trying to get some offense going. Drake. They're just so dominant. They're bringing it right back immediately and not giving Ascension any room whatsoever when it comes to offense. Merely actually manages to get a shot on. Now Icon. It's an awkward landing, but he's able to recover. Really? Able to get a pre-jump. And that one somehow doesn't sneak in. I'm surprised by that. I mean, it looked like he just pinched it off the corner and Goalpost just said no.
Yeah, and that's just evident of how good the last minute or so has been for Ascension. Is really the only pressure they've had all series, and get a good opportunity because of it.
Now Roots looking for the dunk on Skies. It's off the crossbar. And now Biscuit's just going to fire one back on, and Merely wasn't ready. All of Ascension was out of position, and Biscuit took advantage.
Yeah, and it's 2 double commits in a row for Ascension there. Their rotations finally broke down after the relentless Drake's pressure, but it was starting to look good there for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, the shot differential is much closer to this one. Only a factor of 2. Drake's only having 4 shots, but Ascension 2 of their own. Just how bump comes out on Drake's end of things. But Icon's able to come in and clean it up. A 0 around Skies, Merely. Skies with a good cutoff, plays it out mid. Icon's there, he pops it up for Roots. Looking for the shot, Merely's there. Quick demo on Skies comes out from Icon. Parallax gets a good clear. A Biscuit Gonna keep the pressure going, Skies. It's a big clear. Icons there. Some Strickland in the midfield. Merely able to pop it up. Icons there once again. Biscuits up, looking for the shot, and he's gonna find it. And there's nothing that they're doing that can slow down Drake's at this point.
Yeah, Drakes are just such a good team rotationally, always looking for those passes on offense, and I've noticed that they've been stealing a lot of boost from Ascension, whether it be the pads in front of the net or the back corners, but it's really kept Ascension to forced to play slow.
Yeah, that's definitely something you want to try to do. That'll keep the team at bay. I mean, boost is just such a big factor. It's now a little awkward of a ball. Icon's able to get up and block Parallax. A Biscuit going into the corner. Merely it's a missed touch. It's out mid. Roots trying to drop it down. Merely's there. I'm merely trying to play it around to Icon. Able to hit it down. Roots gonna keep the pressure going. Looking for the dunk. He actually finds it. It's just sent to the corner. Merely all alone. Actually gets challenged by Icon very quick. This is awkward ball. Parallax can't find the touch. Icon beating out Skies. Now clear from Merely comes out shot. Parallax is able to get it clear. Now Biscuit playing it right back up to the backboard. Merely trying to get it clear. Icon's there. A double commit comes out from Ascension. Merely off the backboard. Biscuit can't find the touch. And now Skies trying to keep it in the corner, get some pressure going. Icon seems the 50. And then beats out Merely, leaving Parallax last back. Able to find the save. That Biscuit over one. Trying to find a touch, but I mean now is Drakes are going to go up 2-0 in this series. This is going to be a really hard one for Ascension to come back in.
It's definitely going to be tough to climb back from a 2-0 deficit, but the signs are there for Ascension. They've started to push up higher on offense and get those shots, but they just need to keep following those opportunities when they have them and not like Drake's just push back for free.
Yeah, they just, I mean, this is just a tough position to be in. Like anytime you're down 0-2 in a series, it's always a tough position, but especially against these Drakes. I mean, 'cause mechanically, they're definitely one of the top teams in Challenger, and they're showing it right now. Icon had 4 goals in the first game. Now Biscuit has 3, and towards the end, like they were keeping them at bay. They kept the Drakes down at 4 shots throughout half the game, but they picked it up towards the end, able to fire on 11. So Ascension only staying at 2 from that halfway point. I mean, they just got to find some more gaps and get some pressure going.
Yeah, for sure. It's just looked kind of awkward in Ascension's rotations. They always tend to like flip underneath the ball and it'll just go over their heads. I just like to see them either full commit or just sit back at that point.
Yeah, now we're gonna get into game 3. Drake's hoping to get the clean sweep, and Ascension gonna have to pull out a miracle here to try to bring this one back. I mean, like they said, that it's out there. Like they have an opportunity to take it, and they easily could. They just gotta find their groove, and once they get it, it's gonna be tough. So now, free jump comes out immediately from Ascension. Now Drake's on the offense and just back and forth. Roots and Icon hitting it off each other, able to find the quick goal.
Yeah, that's just punishing the Ascension for their pre-jump double commit right off the kickoff, which is kind of awkward to look at, but good play from Drake's, I guess.
Yeah, I mean they had the offense right away. They could have done something with it, but I mean they kind of just threw it away, and then Drake's took advantage immediately, able to get a quick goal off of this. Now merely trying to put a shot on. Roots able to get up. Biscuit. He's gonna fire it back down. Skies can't find the touch. Merely is able to get a block out. Biscuit trying to play it out mid, but doesn't have enough boost to do so. Now this one's dangerous. Drop down Icon. He's able to read it, but he can't get the touch that he wanted. Not merely getting beat out by Biscuit. Quick shot. Parallax able to get it. So a bit of a back pass comes out from Icon. Roots trying to take control. Parallax gets a quick challenge. Now Skies playing it over to the wall. Icon putting it back up, trying to play it out mid. Merely gets a good 50. Roots. Winning this one over to Ascension corner. Merely plays right over to Biscuit. Parallax, he's there for the save. Skies. I get a pass out. Icon gets a good cut. Leaving Merely. Just gonna bang it ahead, try to catch up to it. Icon's there first. Skies able to cut it off. Merely just gonna bang this one over to Drake's corner. Skies took a bit of a wide turn, but he's still able to recover. Merely fires a shot, but Biscuit is able to get the save, assisted with the crossbar. Now Skies trying to keep the pressure going. It's a bump on Biscuit. Icon, he's able to get around. He's in a one-on-one. Doesn't have any boost. Just gonna throw it away. That Biscuit gets a good 50 one-on-one. Gets it around him. Parallax is able to get there. Merely's backwards. Oh, but he gets the read. And now leaving Biscuit last back in the 2v1. Skies off the corner. But Icon's there to get it clear to help him out. Oh, but a missed touch from Parallax comes out. Almost an own goal. But instead it's a pass. And that just put Ascension in an awkward spot. And Biscuit comes in to just seal it in.
As good as Drake's have been, it's just been mistakes from Ascension. They were starting to get the pressure there. You saw Merely almost score, but Drake's, they're just holding off on defense as best they can, and it's worked so far. Not letting in a single goal.
Yeah, Ascension's been getting more pressure and getting more quality of shots, but quantity hasn't gone up too much, only being at 3, but still halfway through the game. Still got plenty of time to get something going. So Skies playing it up to the corner. Icon can't find the touch. Skies gonna ramp it up. A Parallax just gonna try and drop it down. This gets their first Roots. Tries to play it around Parallax. Now Drake's all three on Ascension's half. Now this one. Awkward bounce, Roots. Able to get up there, but Skies with a good block. Now this one's out mid. Merely's in an awkward spot, but none of the Drake's members are there. Icon gets a demo on one, bumps another. That Biscuit off the backboard. And now they're coming out with the demos, and they're going to get a quick shot on Roots. Now he's going to start scoring.
Yeah, Ascension's rotations were starting to get a little passive there for a second, so Biscuit getting a few demos, and it opens it wide open for Drake's.
I mean, as Drake's were already kind of dominating, and now they're going for more demo plays. I mean, that's how a quick one. It's just, oh no, it's gonna go off the post. Biscuit couldn't find the shot, and now, I mean, at this point, Ascension they're sitting at 3 shots as a quick one comes out. Good save. Now, Ascension they still need to get some offense going. I mean, down 3 now with a minute left. You think it'll happen, Fishy?
It's possible, but as soon as they get that first goal, it's definitely a huge mental weight off their shoulders, knowing they can actually score in this series.
Yeah, that's a good point you brought up. They have yet to score, actually. I didn't even realize that at first, but yeah, I mean, Drake's have just been so dominant on the offense and defense. So, I mean, it's going to be tough to get a good call on his now Biscuit.
Oh my.
He gets a free look on the net. He's going to take it. So now Drake's are up 4-0 with 48 seconds left.
Icon's just too good.
I mean, that was a great pass down to Biscuit. I mean, leaving him a free net, just saying, here you go. Just pass on the rock, but I mean, I don't know where Ascension goes from this point. I mean, gonna be down 3-0. Gonna have to pull off the reverse sweep. It's gonna be really tough, especially against a team like this.
Yeah, it definitely will be tough, but if they can get like a little more midfield control, maybe even up the shot totals, I think they definitely could, because their opportunities have looked better than the Drakes. It's just the Drakes have had more.
Yeah, no, because Ascension keeps overcommitting just a little bit on their rotations, and then it's just leaving openness for the Drakes, and that's how half of their goals have been scored. And I mean, Ascension's just not fixing anything that I've noticed from previous games besides their shot quality. It's gone up just a little bit, but I mean, they only had 3 shots once again, so they really need to figure something out. But this is all kind of what we expected from the Drakes. Nothing new from them. They're
Yeah.
clearly the fan favorites to win, but oh, Parallax is out. Possibly a car change, unless they've got a
Might be a
sub.
sub too. I think Jaegers was waiting for his turn, and maybe that'll be the change that they wanted after losing 3 straight.
I'll tell you what, if he does come in, it's going to be quite a bit of pressure on him. He's going to have to show up big for Ascension if they want to make this comeback. Let's see what happens here. Still nothing yet. But Jaegers has joined, so we have a sub coming in for Ascension. See if Jaegers can pull Ascension through to the reverse sweep or not.
Yeah, and I haven't heard much about Jaegers. I know they
I know
just signed him for Ascension at the end of the season, I believe. So
yeah, he's the last one in the transactions chat. He's the very last. But see if he can come out big. Putting a lot of faith in him right now. See if he can turn things around for Ascension. Who knows? Maybe he'll come out with some quick offense. I mean, it's whatever it is. It's all rotationally for Ascension. I mean, they can easily make this comeback. It's just got to fix their rotations a bit.
yeah, Merely and Skies have always been really solid mechanically, and shot from Jaegers almost goes in. Merely puts it high, but they can definitely hold their own against Drakes mechanically.
Yeah, that just hurts. They had 2 opportunities to score, and both of them off the crossbar or the post, and then Drakes get one. Oh, it just hurts. I mean, that's what happens. I mean, they really wanted to get a quick goal on, but once they couldn't find it, they only left 1 player back. And Drake's realizing that, just went for a quick demo. That Biscuit getting another quick one off the pass from Icon. And this is not what you like to see if you're Ascension.
It's definitely not. It's just been a little too slow on the rotations, as you see. Jaegers, he's awkward to jump for that one. Drakes just look unbeatable right now, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, no, I agree. They're not slowing down one bit. I mean, they're doing whatever they can. Like, they see one gap in the rotation, they'll take it. They get a quick shot. There's another one off the crossbar. Biscuit unable to find it. But I mean, yeah, we're a minute in and they've already got 5 shots. So I mean, so this touch from Skies comes out. Root's able to stop it. Biscuit looking for the shot. But a good dunk comes out. This one awkward. Icon able to get back. Merely trying to take it up the backboard. Gets dunked out. Skies. Wizard on 1. Trying to get up to this, but loses the 50. And Merely trying to keep the offense going. Looking for the shot. He's able to find it. Ascension gets their first goal of the series.
And they've had 4 shots already. I think that's their highest total, and it's a minute and a half in, so definitely better on offense for this.
Yeah, I was noticing they were keeping up the pace on that last possession there. I mean, Merely was just circling around, and it worked. I mean, now they've got their first goal of the series. See if they can make it 2. Demo's trade from both sides. Merely laying it down. Biscuit, it's a little wide. Jaegers. Right past it, but Skies gets a good 50. Icon able to beat out 2, leaving Skies last back. He's able to hit it up ahead. Jaegers looking for the bump on Biscuit. Not able to get there in time. He makes the save now. Icon with a big clear. Skies able to play it around Roots. Icon off backboard. Nobody from the Drakes is there. Now Biscuit goes. But he gets swarmed by 2 Ascension players. Now Jaegers trying to take it to the sidewall. Roots just trying to get in the way. It's now all three of Ascension are sitting up at midfield. So, like, these are the errors that we're saying in their rotations. They're just overcommitting just a little too hard. And I mean, they really need to just settle down. But a quick double tap almost goes in, merely. But just a little wide. And I mean, these shots, you just got to be hitting them at this point. You're not gonna
Yeah.
get them with them.
The rotations, they're definitely pushing for a second goal real hard, and it's leaving space in behind. And I think for the first time all series, Drake's hasn't been able to capitalize.
It's not two Drake members go for a demo. Not sure that was about. But a quick shot, merely.
Nearly.
He's able to put it in close post. And Icon wasn't respecting it.
Yeah, he's been putting his shots on target so far. He missed one double tap attempt, but he's been doing a lot better in this game.
He's definitely showing up for Ascension. I mean, now they're not looking too bad. I mean, there's still a few errors in their play style rotationally, but I mean, they're looking much better than they did in the previous games. It's a quick shot, able to get a double commit save. Not merely trying to keep this ball in Drake's half. Putting it up on backboard. Jaegers is up. He can't find a touch. Sky is able to play it over. Oh, it's bouncing off the line. And merely, he was just sitting there waiting. And Ascension are trying to pull their way back in.
Yeah, this game they're getting a lot of firsts. They got their first goal, their first tie it up, and now they have their first lead in the series. It's just great pressure.
Ascension definitely looking a lot better. They actually have more shots than Drake's do at this point. I mean, granted, it's only by 2, but I mean, this is improvement. They're looking a lot better than they were in the previous match. I mean, this reverse sweep ain't looking too bad right now. The Skies. He's gonna play it down to Drake's corner. Biscuit. It's wiped off the map. Now Icon almost gets around Merely, and that would have been a goal, but he's able to get the block. Now Roots goes under 1. Skies is able to clear it. Roots in an awkward spot. Shot comes out. Jaeger's able to play it up merely. Wait for the pre-flip. Putting it out mid. Jaeger's trying to stay with it. Now Skies off the wall. Roots able to play it out for Biscuit. Looking for a second touch. Merely's there with a good dunk. Laying it off the wall. Jaeger's is there for the shot. It's just off. Oh, and then he dunks out his teammate. Now this one's just awkward for Ascension, but Merely's able to get the save. And now with 20 seconds, you think the Drake's going to pull this one back, Fishy?
Ascension's looked so good on rotations so far. They definitely stepped it up in their comms front. Doesn't look like the Drakes have any response so far.
Yeah, it seems like Ascension's kind of taking over right now. So now they're going to try to put on another one, and they do. Merely, he's going to top it off with 4 goals in this one.
Yeah, it's not only Merely with 4 goals, but Skies also gets his 3rd assist, and it's just been those 2 on offense for Ascension.
Yeah, it seems like those 2 have been controlling the offense while Jaegers is just trying to disrupt the Drake's rotation. I've seen him going for a few bumps and demos on Drake's. And I mean, whatever they're doing, it's working. They have actually had much more shots. They kept Drake's at 6 from, I believe, about 3 minutes. They had 6 shots on, and they held them there the whole time, and they just kept bringing theirs up, sitting at 10. So
Yeah, and I'm not so sure how they did it, because it seemed like Drake's had all the boost control for the last half of the match. Ascension, the person going for the ball, always had around 50, and the other 2 were sitting on empty, but they just held on.
if Ascension can play like that through the rest of the series, I wouldn't doubt them out. I mean, I'd say they could easily make this comeback. I mean, granted, it's still going to be tough, but definitely doable.
Yeah, I think I'll have to see them step it up and keep up the form this game before I count Drake's out of the 4-1.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, Drake's, you still have to respect them for what they are, but I mean, Ascension, they're also not a bad team at all by any means. Oh no!
Oh,
An Ogo almost comes out. The ball's still trickling there. But a good save from Icon comes out. And now Drake's on the counter attack. Merely gets a good 50. Gets another good 50. Jaeger's is there with the catch. Actually gets a pretty nice pass out to mid, but nobody on Ascension was there. Now Roots playing this one up high. These guys gonna clear it towards Icon. Gonna pop it back up merely. Just be out by Biscuit. Now Skies able to clear it out mid. Icon backflips. And he has to recover, but he does. Now Skies beat out by Biscuit. Biscuit going in for a demo. Can't find it. Roots can't find the shot. Merely trying to get some quick offense going on the counter attack. Now Icon clearing it over to the other corner. Two Ascension players sitting in the corner, but one gets wiped out. And now Drake's forcing a quick shot on Jaegers, is able to get the save. Icon back out the mid. Neither Drake member wanted to turn for that one. Now merely getting over to the sidewall. Jaeger's trying to get up there. Can't. Good read from Merely. He's out mid. And that is just a tough goal. I mean, that was just an unfortunate waterfall.
yeah, it's been so even back and forth. Neither team's really gotten control, and both even on 2 shots, but Sky's just unfortunate.
Not much he could do. And he just had to go for the ball and try to make a play on it. But ends up getting bumped into the own goal. But Ascension with a quick offense. Merely, he puts it out mid. Skies was just playing a little too passive. He wasn't there for the shot. Now Drake's on the quick counter attack. Double commit from Ascension comes up, but they get like a pinch. Now Biscuit trying to keep it close. Plays it around 1. Plays it around 2. They actually had a bit of an open net, but Jaeger's races back. Now this one's off the backboard. Merely's already up there. Now Biscuit trying to take it up the backboard. Looking for a possible bump. Can't find it. Now Icon just going to hit this one over to the corner. Now, with half the game left, Skies off the backboard. All of Ascension members are sitting in the goalie box, but they're not able to find the shot. There's now another one coming in. Merely, it's off the post. He's still got an open net, and he's going to find it. I was just going to say, you think they have a chance to come back and get a quick goal, and they do.
I mean, they definitely had a chance there. We see Drake's, their rotations finally slipped up as a double commit, and they both whiffed, and just gives Ascension a free net.
That was just a good 2-man play from Ascension and Merely. Or, Skies and Merely, rather. But, anyways, yeah, I mean, that's just what they needed. They needed that offensive pressure, and then they're getting a demo. As a rotational mishap comes out, and the net was just free. Biscuit just saw it and took advantage.
And it's hard to tell if Skies thought someone was behind him or not, but definitely no one expecting that shot to come out from Biscuit.
And now Ascension gonna have to pull out another quick answer. A Biscuit. Ball and clear. Skies able to get up for that. Looking for the bump, can't get it. Biscuit right back into Icon. Now Roots trying to take it up the backboard, gets it skunked out. Now back on the counter attack. Biscuit putting it up on backboard. Good clear from Skies comes out. Jaeger is able to play it by 1, leaving Icon last back. They can't get it. Oh, that ball's just unlucky. Played right onto the top of Icon. So now shot comes up from Biscuit, and he's gonna squeeze it between all 3 Ascension players. And now Drake's pulling ahead.
Yeah, and it's just awkward rotations for Ascension again. I hate to repeat myself, but 2 people sitting in the middle of the net's not what you want to see at this level.
I don't know, I mean, they just gotta. Yeah, that's just an issue in the comms. They just gotta stay where they're at. It's merely trying to get a dunk on Biscuit, and Jaeger's just gonna put a quick shot on. That was gonna go in. And Ascension, they're not down yet.
Yeah, they keep pushing off of kickoffs, and it seems like there's something maybe wrong with Drake's kickoffs, because I think every time that they've gone, it's ended in an Ascension pressure.
I mean, that just may be their one issue. Is another one
Here it is.
really trying to capitalize on it, but shot's just a little weak. Now Skies, wing it out mid, Icon. Awkward touch. Skies plays it up high. Jaeger gets beat up by Biscuit. Now Merely trying to play it off the corner. Pumps Icon into the ball. Ball's his own teammate with that. Now Icon playing it out mid Roots. He's able to just tap it right by, and now Drake trying to pull ahead and essentially need a quick kickoff goal once again.
Yeah, and Drakes have been on the back foot most of this series, but their counterattacks have just been lethal with their passing.
I mean, they're just so good at setting up a quick passing play on the counterattack. Another bad kickoff comes up from the Drakes, but Ascension not able to capitalize on that one. They need a quick goal, 30 seconds left, down by 2. They really need to pull something out, and Biscuit has an open look. He can't get there in time. As now Icon gets a quick shot. Now leaving Biscuit last man back. Ascension needs some quick offense here. But merely with no boost, just trying to force one on. Biscuit able to get it clear. And now Biscuit, he's going to take it over, and this is going to do it. I mean, it wasn't a sweep like most people expected, but I mean, Ascension, they just got activated too late.
They definitely held their own, and they deserve respect for how they bounced back in the series and outshot Drakes for those last 2 games, but they're just so dominant on the counterattacks, nothing can stop them.
Yeah, if they would have had that offensive pressure throughout the first 3 games, I think it would have been much different of a series. But it's, I mean, that just happens. Archer Man can't get his season 2 Ascension championship. It's tough, but I mean, most people were expecting that Drakes were gonna pull this one out as they did. So, I mean, it wasn't too unexpected, but it's just
Ascension definitely did well to this point, however, as being the 5 seed and getting, what is this, third or fourth, it's still above what the seeding would expect them to be.
yeah, no, I'd agree. And we gonna get a quick interview in here? Do we get an interview or not? I'm not sure. What are they? What are we doing, Chipmunk? You gonna drag somebody in here and
Is anyone in waiting room, it looks like?
No, nobody's in waiting room right now. Maybe we won't do an interview. There you go. Yeah. Who are we getting in there? Which Drake member are we gonna get in waiting room? Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. Biscuit can just join. All right. Hello, Biscuit. How you doing?
Just forcing my way into an interview. I love you guys.
Love you too, bro. No, don't worry about it. Mutual respect. But anyways, let's talk about this series. How were you scared at all when they brought back that one game or not?
Considering we started off trying to play it like basketball, 3-on-3 defense, and both Roots and Icon like, I can't do this. And yeah, so besides that, and then they played really well though in that game. I will give it to them. Really kind of popped off. I think he went 4 goals for 6 shots. So we were kind of scared. Like if he stayed hot, he could be a big issue. But luckily we were able to squeeze out that last win.
Yeah, no, definitely agree. Merely, he did kind of pop off in those last few games. Not gonna lie, but I mean, that was a close one. It was really because you guys had so much pressure in the first couple matches. It was kind of insane, and then they started to pull through. You notice anything wrong with your rotations, or you think it was just them picking up the pace?
I think we got a little sloppy towards the end for sure, and I think it came from comfort knowing you're up 3-0, chances are pretty high that you're going to win. And it's an issue you had in regular season too, where we drop games because we end up getting way too comfortable. And I think all of our heart rates probably dropped from like 150 to like dang near zero. It felt like, because we're all just joking off and being way too calm with our rotations, which probably led to a lot of sloppy moments.
All right, Fishy, you got anything for him?
Yeah, and specifically for you, Biscuit. I was seeing the demo plays coming out in like game 3 and on. Is that a conscious decision or?
So me and Skies from Ascension are actually IRL friends. So anytime I get a chance to demo them, it's kind of nice. It's like a little like, got you, bud. So I mean, they were kind of conscious. The only one that was really like fully on purpose was the one in game 4 when Icon scored the first goal. I just kind of sprinted at this guy's face and hoped I could get a demo.
All right, I got one final question for you.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna be playing against Samurai, and as many of us know, that was season one playoffs, how the Challenger League played out. You think it's gonna be different from what happened last season, or you think it's gonna go the same way?
I mean, I'd be bad mouthing my own team if I didn't say it would be different. And we don't have the heavy rock that's you. I'm kidding. But I think we can beat them. It's going to be hard. They're a dang good team, and it'll be a matchup. I don't think there'll be a sweep either way, but it'll be fun to watch for sure.
And I'm excited to see that. But thanks for hopping in, and congrats on the dub.
Thank you. You guys have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
Have a good one.
All right, I now have a new nickname, The Rock. Thank you, Biscuit. Skis The Rock.
Add
All right.
that to the fan club nicknames.
I guess. Yeah, now in the Discord I'll just be named The Rock, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I came out with The Rock. We got the hut The Rock. What else we need? But anyways, yeah, that'll do it. But make sure you guys stay tuned, because we got some more Nemesis action coming at you. We got Melons versus Origin coming up right after this, so make sure you're here for that. Should be a good one, so stay tuned.